This week, I'm talking about everybody's favorite cannabis business convention, MJ BizCon, which is back for its 13th event, coming up in 2 weeks, December 3rd through the 6th at the Las Vegas Convention Center. Always a trip seeing the tens of thousands of cannabis professionals from around the world converge in a sprawling convention hall filled with lots and lots of packaging companies, pre-roll machines, and the like. Not to mention the fun panels and, of course, the after parties. So I wrote a little preview article for Green State. I'm not going to really read the whole thing. It's a little long, but I did want to point out a few highlights for folks who might be heading to Las Vegas. First of all, there are several new additions to the convention this year. They're going to be having regional thought leaders ascend on what's called the state takeover in the Hub Lounge. So if you're from the Northeast, the Southwest, wherever, you can come and check out folks from your community, see what's going on there at the Hub Lounge. The Vault Pavilion is another new feature, which will have top breeders and geneticists from around the world swapping seeds. If you want to check out brands, there's the Weed Maps Retailer Village, and there's also going to be a special preview of Culture Plus, which is a new section coming in 2025 that highlights ancillary accessories and smoke shop products. Shout out to all the head shops out there. One new feature that I definitely plan to hit is Equity Row. Anchored by justice-minded brand 40 Tons, the expo section features cannabis companies founded by people who have served time for pot-related offenses or their family members. The activation is an important reminder of where the industry came from, honoring those who sacrificed so much so that conventions like MJ Biz can exist. There's also tons of networking events related to the show, everything from MJ Biz first-timers to social equity license holders. Those little get-togethers round out all of the panels, the expo hall, and of course, the outdoor smoke sesh. I will be speaking on 2 panels back-to-back on Thursday. One is going to be Meet the Cannabis Press. The other one is about creating activations that reach the mainstream. So make sure to check those out if you're there. As we all know, MJ Biz is not just about the conference. There's lots of things going on around the town, rounding out Cannabis Week. Here are some of the things that I think we should be checking out. First of all, the high stakes stage at Planet 13. That's going to be a lot of fun. Presented by Good Life Gang and Beard Bros. The week-long activation will include talks from some of weed's biggest names, such as Dr. Miyabi Shields and Dr. Riley Kirk, who will cap off their Weird Brains tour with several exciting updates from the cannabis research field. There will also be live podcasting from groups like Respect My Region and Black Cannabis Magazine. And there's also going to be a special presentation from veterans in cannabis. So that's very, very exciting. There's also lots of after parties. Make sure to check out my annual party spreadsheet. Go to Green State. Maybe we'll have Jason drop the link somewhere for that.
Yes.
Tuesday's highlights include the Golf-centric Las Vegas Classic and a glitzy night with the Blunt Brunch. It's always fun. In addition to the dynamic high stakes stage programming, Planet 13 will also host Good Life Gang Beard Bro C-Cell Party on Wednesday night. That should be a big one. Other pop-in parties that evening will be the coveted Grasslands Party and Jimmy Devine's Heat Quest 3. On Thursday, Green State, actually, we are co-presenting a happy hour at the Cherie Rooftop Bar at the Paris, overlooking the iconic Bellagio fountain. The Fed is the perfect warm-up for the highly anticipated MJ Awards happening later that night. If you want to come to that, send me a DM. We'll get you on the list. And then once you're all done at the Cherie, it's going to be all eyes on the Palms as the second annual MJ Awards show goes live, produced by Fairchild. The MJs are an Oscar-style affair with a weed twist. I am nominated for Cannabis Journalist of the Year, so shout out to everybody who voted for me.
Yeah.
And thankfully, this year, there's a lot more opportunities for women in weed. As most of us know, Las Vegas has not always been friendly toward women during MJ Biz, and it's no secret that the industry skews heavily male. Fortunately, this year's Cannabis Week has lots and lots of events catered toward Women in Weed. The first is Tuesday's MJ BizCon Women in Leadership Forum, which is a pre-conference event curated specifically for female cannabis pros. There's going to be a content and networking launch presented by Blunt Brunch. And then, of course, the annual Blunt Brunch Night of Glitz and Glamour should be really fun on Tuesday night. I will be there doing interviews on the red carpet. And apparently there's going to be a karaoke consumption bus, which I'm really stoked about. Wednesday, there's going to be something really cool called the Smoke and Flower Off-Site Retreat, which is going to feature a range of programming and relaxing activities like breathwork, TED Talk-style presentations, and a holiday market. There's going to be a shuttle back and forth from the convention center, so you can come and go as you please. Later that day, there's a few happy hours, women employed in cannabis and Surfside, as well as Cannabis Queens and Ganja Goddesses, 3 unique events that night for women. And then on Thursday, Minorities for Medical Marijuana will present Women in Weed Disruptors Edition at Mariposa Cochina. And of course, Babes in the Bay are coming to Las Vegas. They're going to be hosting a content suite all week at the Virgin Hotel. They're going to have a wide range of activities from a glam squad to a pajama party. That should be interesting. So yeah, lots and lots and lots to do at MJ Biz this year. You can go to Green State if you want to check out all of the highlights and also get access to my amazing party spreadsheet. Who here am I going to see in Vegas this year? I hope all of you. Who's going to be there?
Me. I'm definitely excited for the Glitz and Glam Night. I'm an honorary guest for that, so that'll be fun. This will probably be a shorter trip to BizCon for me, but no, I'm always excited. It's always good to see people. I mean, listen, we all have our jokes about it always snows at BizCon for you guys, but so I'll cut this one short. But it should be a good time. I'm excited for more justice involved brands. I hope that these are actual justice involved brands instead of people who found someone who's justice involved to take their company over. But that's just
be the front man, straw man for their company. Is that what you mean?
That's exactly what I'm referring to, Jason. Yes.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that pajama jammy jam. You know what I'm saying? Got some new silk joints myself. You know what I'm saying?
Oh boy.
Hey.
Oh boy.
Hey.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Man, if my FOMO level wasn't already high, it's through the roof now. Thank you, Rachelle. Thank you.
Yes. And this is going to be the first year that they're allowing for seed sales on the floor over there in the vault that Mario from Stravinsky put together and voiced the plant.
They have
plant.
They have to. They've been, I've been speaking to them for the past couple of years, and as they were acquired by a new company, they're really trying to get revenue up, right? Like there are people like myself who, unless I have a booth, unless I'm speaking or doing some kind of activation, I typically just take advantage of the fact that everyone's there for Weed Week and schedule meetings around the conference, because why would you not rather come to the Win and have a cocktail with me instead of trying to catch me through the hallways? So I think that they're trying to do what they can to continue to grow revenue. I do want to say one negative in that, and that is there's a lot more pay-to-play speaking, which is unfortunate because that muddies the waters when you have merit-based speakers like Rachelle and other people who are now unwillingly and unknowingly co-signing for folks who just maybe gave a big sponsorship package, which is unfair and bullshit, and how we continue to foster bad information in this space.
Technically, seed sales have been around in Vegas for a long time. They're just not talked about.
Well, this is the first time that they're actually going to be selling them out of booths at MJ BizCon, Rico. That's my point.
I'm just saying, like, people have been selling seed in Las Vegas for a long time. You just hear more about the other end of the equation.
Are you referring to the Bunny Ranch?
I'm just talking about male prostitutes, bro. Like we don't ever talk about male prostitutes. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God! All right.
You already knew Rico was going to take it off the deep end.
Also, if you're going to BizCon and you intend to consume, if you go to a dispensary or something, please don't walk your happy ass back into your resort property with your bag from Planet 13 proudly displayed, because they don't always love that. And some of those casinos are very, very, very against it and will gladly take your shit and kick you out. So make sure that you're just being smart and realizing where you are. Don't go into Drea's. Don't go to places like that. They'll take your vapes. They'll take everything. They'll take your nicotine vapes. So just be careful and then don't have a bad time.
Yes.
Safety first. I definitely got bounced from the MGM simply for holding a Puffco, was not hitting it, had it in my hand, and that bouncer walked my ass out of the building. So watch yourself.
I'm surprised you didn't tell him it was an incense burner, Rachelle.
Isn't that what?
Yeah, my medical aromatherapy device.
Isn't that what Elise told the folks at the Sphere?
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
Like your CPAP or some shit like
something.
that.
Something. Yeah, it was
I think she
incense
said she
burning
just
device.
told him she wasn't going to smoke it.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! All right, Rico. Let's roll into Dale, or excuse me, into Jenny Beth. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, you see, look, you're trying to discount, black women, Jason. Come on, bro.
Stop the cap.
I'm never on discount. I'm expensive, Black Friday or not.
Yeah, I'm identifying as a black male, so
If Friday is black, does that make a Thursday brown? I don't know. I don't know. But here coming up next, Mouth from the South. Yeah, the woman who does not want to be compared to Candace Owens ever, but she remains a thorn in Jason Beck's side.
Never.
And I approve of that. Coming to this